Now, Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations present
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you Ronald Colman in Noose of Coincidence, a suspense play produced and directed by Anton M. Leader.
If you're a fellow who won't put up with second best, what are you waiting for? Replace those old narrow gap spark plugs with wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs and see the difference in your car. Your car will idle smoother, give you better power and performance on leaner gas mixtures, actually save gas. Autolite regular type spark plugs have long been standard factory equipment on many leading makes of cars and trucks. And now six of these leading makes of cars and trucks have switched to Autolite resistor-type spark plugs for factory installation on their new 1949 models. The new wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs are the spark plugs of today and the future. Remember, you're right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite presents Ronald Colman in a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Do you know London? Do you remember Swan's bookshop, 12 Edgemont Row? Yeah, that's it. It's hard to believe that such a quiet, unassuming shop was the scene of unusual, even fantastic happenings. The only thing out of the ordinary about my bookshop, although I feel it's most appropriate, is the sign, or rather symbol, hanging above the door. An arm, made of cast iron, holding aloft a flaming torch. I must confess that the sharp angle inside the elbow attracted some distinctly unbookish creatures. Birds, who found the crook of the arm a splendid place for nest building. I rather liked the birds beneath my bedroom windows, but some of my customers complained quite bitterly about their nesting over the door. So each spring, it became my wicked task to clear away the little home that was a building, and then to try in vain to make peace with the birds and my angry conscience.
Well, Mr. Swan, is it spring again?
Good morning, Constable.
Have a care up there on that ladder, sir. Steady.
Oh, it's not the ladder that's making my knees shaky. It's this monstrous crime I commit every year.
But if you didn't, Mr. Swan, how would the rest of us know it was spring, eh?
Yes, a distinguished career. Christopher Swan, calendar to the neighborhood.
Very honored, sir, be all of us.
Thank you, Constable.
Begging your pardon, Mr. Swan, but you have a customer in your shop?
I do not.
Yes, I saw him go in while I was halfway down the street. He walked right under the ladder, he did, with never a care.
Brave man indeed. Thank you. Good morning. I'm sorry I didn't see you enter. I didn't hear the bell. May I help you?
I don't need help. Your name is Christopher Swan?
Yes.
Good morning. My name is Christopher Swan.
Oh, forgive me, I didn't quite hear.
Yeah, but you did. Christopher Swan, sir. Your name, my name.
Well, how odd.
Why? People must have names. More people than names, therefore duplication. Bound to happen. My card.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sure enough. Christopher Swan, mental telepathist.
Telepathist and prophet of the future.
Oh. Well, nevertheless, it is very odd.
Well, perhaps it is. In that case, you must save my card and show it to Margaret.
Margaret?
Your wife, sir.
Oh, no, I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have no wife, and I've never been married.
Do you suppose I'm not aware of that?
You are? Well, then I don't see how you can...
Mr. Swan, mental telepathist and prophet of the future. The future? Yes. Margaret, a young woman, pretty too, red hair.
Oh, now, really. I read a good bit about extrasensory perception, Mr. Swan, but when you speak of foretelling the future...
You don't believe a word of it. Well, I don't blame you. No one believes at first.
And later?
Mr. Swan, suppose we drop the subject. I've come here simply to buy some books. Perhaps we may have a little talk in a short time after your marriage.
Now, if a thing like that happened to you, you'd probably laugh at it as I did. But then if, only 5 days later, you met a red-haired girl named Margaret, and she was pretty, and the fresh perfume of spring began to engage in mortal combat with the bachelor in you, then you might begin to believe that all nature conspired to fulfill the prophecy of Christopher Swan.
Of course I want to marry you, but we know so little about each other.
Well, I think that's excellent, Margaret. It'll be an adventure, finding out.
Oh, you'll be disappointed in me. There's nothing to find out.
I don't intend to try. I expect to be content with you as you are. Well, Margaret?
Oh, I wish you hadn't told me about all that money you inherited. I'd like you to believe that I'm marrying you for yourself. Chris, will you be happy with me? Will you be content?
Happy with Margaret? Content with Margaret? Why, less than 3 months later, anyone within earshot could have told the answer to that.
Christopher!
Yes, Margaret, I'm coming.
Christopher, this back room is a sight.
Yes, Margaret.
If only you'd do some tidying about here instead of going on as you do. Talk with the customers, day in, day out. And what do you talk about? Books. Nothing but musty old books.
Oh, but that's my business, my dear.
Well, more's the pity. Why, any man with 50,000 good English pounds in Barclays Bank insists upon running an out-of-the-way little bookshop instead of going out into the world and making something of himself.
Margaret, please, there are people in the shop.
People. Loafers.
Now, see here, Margaret.
Don't you dare lose that nasty temper with me. I know you're sorry you married me, but you made a bargain. You might just as well be resigned. Till death do us part, the minister said. Till death do us part.
One day I went up to Hampstead Heath for the fair. Oh, not so much to see the fair as to get away from Margaret. I watched the children on the carousels, and the Pearlies from Lambeth Road, and the girls in white smocks selling jellied apples. And then, suddenly, there he was, again.
Well, sink me, it's my friend, the doubter. How do you do, Mr. Swan?
Quite well, thank you.
My question, Mr. Swan, was purely rhetorical. I'm thoroughly aware that you are not doing well at all.
Wrong again, Mr. Swan.
Now, how can you say again? You did marry a red-haired woman named Margaret, didn't you?
You really believe in your powers. Candidly, I don't. The only thing thus far proven is that there are remarkable coincidences.
My dear Mr. Swan, how the thing happened is quite unimportant. All we must remember is my prediction that it would happen. I didn't say how.
Could you have done that, too?
With a little more concentration, why not? For instance, let me tell you about your wife. Your wife, Mr. Swan, is a shrew and will become more of a shrew each day.
Now, please, I don't think I care to hear about
No, don't go, Mr. Swan, please, not while I'm concentrating. Now, let me see. Christopher Swan, born one day, I can't quite make that out, in March 1908. Birthplace, the Manor House, Lower Orchard, Bellingdon near Chesham, Bucks. 1940, removed to London, acquire bookshop. Father and mother killed in Blitz. It's a pity, Mr. Swan. You, however, inherit £50,000, right?
Yes, every bit of it. But would it be impertinent to point out that you had access to this information in several publications?
Not one bit impertinent, Mr. Swan. But tell me, in which publication could I have learned that on the 9th of November this year you will be hanged by the neck until dead?
I beg your pardon?
And don't look so taken aback, my friend. The gift of prophecy, nothing more. Ability to foresee the future.
You charlatan. Do you seriously expect me to believe...
That you'll be hanged. Of course I don't expect you to believe it, Mr. Swan, any more than you believed my first prophecy about your marriage. But you will be hanged, Mr. Swan. Pity, really a pity. On the morning of November 9th, hanged by the neck until you are dead.
For Suspense, Autolite is bringing you Ronald Colman in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hey there, Harlow. Heard you played Truth or Consequences at a big Hollywood party.
Sure. They asked me to tell the truth, and naturally I did. I said, friends, those Autolite resistor spark plugs always give a star performance. Smoother idling, better performance on leaner gas mixtures, and actually save gas. Why, they're bigger box office than a movie star.
Hollywood stood for that?
Well, I had to tell the truth. Wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs are the spark plugs of today and the future. Yep, I said, more men go for Autolite resistor spark plugs than for glamorous movie stars. So switch from old narrow gap plugs,
Yeah,
too.
they must have loved you.
There I was, telling the truth, and I had to take the consequences, too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they threw me into the swimming pool.
Well, it's Duck Hollow. Suspense is on.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Ronald Colman as Christopher Swan in Noose of Coincidence. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Good morning, Mr. Swan.
And a good morning to you, Constable.
Well, I hope it's better than the night I had. Oh, fair horrible, that's what it was. Oh, Mr. Swan, do you have any books that talk about spirits?
Oh, yes, sir. Some very fine ones. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Then there's the American psychologist William James. It's an odd coincidence. That's the man I'm reading now. There you are. William James, The Will to Believe.
Oh, it ain't the believing that bothers me. It's the will to leave it in the bottle.
The bottle?
Spirits, Mr. Swan. Ooh, last night.
Oh, I beg your pardon, Constable. You know, my mind is so set upon a certain... Well, let's see now. Spirits, spirituous, here we are. Spiritus frumenti.
Christopher!
Oh, heavens.
When will you ever clean this filthy back room?
I'll be there in half a moment, Margaret.
Not in half a moment now.
Oh, she does have a voice that carries, don't she, Mr. Swan?
Yes, now, suppose you just browse along that shelf, Constable, and help yourself to whatever you like.
Look at this place. Look at it. Nothing but old books. Dickens, Thackeray, Victor Hugo. Filthy nonsense. Filthy nonsense.
Now, these are rare editions, Margaret. Please don't handle them like that.
I'll handle them as they deserve. I'll tear them or burn them or fling them about.
Now, Margaret. Margaret! How dare you? It happens that I love this shop and the things in it.
You'd like to die here.
What?
You said so in your sleep last night. I wish I were dead. That's what I heard you say. I don't know what's come over you, Christopher. Moody all the time. Sulking, sulking, sulking. Pity you feel so sorry for yourself.
Margaret, please. Constable Smithers can hear every word.
Let him. Let everybody hear. I've nothing to hide. I never dream about suicide. I made a mistake when I married you, but I'm trying to make the best of it. Pity you can't do the same. Pity you feel there's only one way out.
Yes, a pity. 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 The quiet was gone. The gentle, thoughtful quiet. A bookshop should be a peaceful place. I didn't remember dreaming about suicide, but I suppose I had such dreams. A man wants peace, even if it's only the peace of the grave. Oh, good morning.
Good morning. I wonder if you have St. Maur by D.H. Lawrence, I believe published by Heinemann.
Yes, Heinemann does publish Lawrence, but I'm afraid we don't have... if you'll just step over here. There's been quite a demand for Lawrence lately, and with books in short supply...
I know.
Let me see. St. Maur. There's one copy of Sons and Lovers, one Gypsy. No, I'm afraid we're out. May I order it for you?
No, I really prefer to look for it. It's a good excuse to go tramping about, prowling through bookshops.
Do you like bookshops?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm glad.
Why?
Oh, nothing. I simply am glad. I'm sorry not to have had your book.
I'll find it. Thank you so much.
You might try the Ken bookshop near Victoria Station.
Thank you, I will.
Oh, another idea. Suppose you leave your name and telephone number, and then I'd be able to ring you up if you should happen to come in.
Oh, would you be good enough to do that? My name is Anne Stevens.
Mrs. Anne Stevens?
No, Miss Anne Stevens. Bayswater 3210.
Christopher!
Miss Anne Stevens had red hair, too. But not simply orange red like Margaret's. Her hair was like burnished copper, all warm and bright down to her shoulders. And when she walked in the sunlight, it seemed to be splashed with gold. And I thought to myself, it's probably fragrant and soft to touch. It was only a few days later I met her again in crowded Hyde Park.
And what does he say to us?
I'm sorry. Why, Miss Stevens. I am sorry. Well, no, I'm not, really.
Hello.
Did I hurt you?
Of course not. It's Mr. Swan, isn't it?
Yes. You've a remarkable memory for faces.
No more than you. You remembered me.
Oh, but that's different. I've thought about you.
Did you? How nice.
Trying to find a copy of St. Maur. You know. You remember that's what you wanted.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did find a copy that same day at the Ken bookshop, thanks to your advice.
Oh.
It's a lovely work.
I haven't read it.
Really? Oh, Mr. Swan, let me give it to you. That is so you could read it. I'll bring it to your shop.
Suppose you bring it to me here. Right here, to this very spot.
Good. Tomorrow, same time.
Tomorrow, same time. And I'll bring something I want you to read. There were many tomorrows, but never enough of them. We talked and walked and spent wonderful hours together, and so many of them were utterly silent because it wasn't necessary to talk. Because when you know someone deeply in your heart, and a red-haired woman, so that charlatan with my name could look into the future, but there were two red-haired women, and I'd met the wrong one first. He came to the shop again, late in the autumn.
Well, good morning, Mr. Swan. Still alive, I see.
Still alive?
Yes, naturally. Until November 9th. That was my prediction, Mr. Swan. Pity, pity.
What is it you want of me, please? Why do you try to impress me? I don't believe a word you say. You must know
The
that.
prophet who gazes into the future, Mr. Swan, knows many things. Bitter things. And he knows more than anything else how we struggle against that which is ordained and which we cannot change.
Ah, rot.
If you say so. Have you a bit of paper, please? Just a bit of paper, whatever's about.
What do you mean, to write on? To wrap something?
No, to write a curious phrase that's been running through my mind. Oh, there, that tablet, that will do. Thank you, Mr. Swan. Here. I'm writing down a bit from a book. You're a bookman. Perhaps you can tell me what book it's from. Wasn't like a man at all to her. There we are. Just read it aloud, please.
She could not believe it was actually happening. When she was dancing in the afternoon at Claridge's, or in the evening at the Carlton, sliding about with some suave young man who wasn't like a man at all to her.
Well, Mr. Swan?
I recognize it. What about it? It's from a novel by D.H. Lawrence, a novel called St. Maur. It appears somewhere in the first third of the book.
Yes, how curious. I seem to see it written on the flyleaf for the book. Hey, wait, now I seem to see something beneath it.
Oh, this is absurd.
In the same feminine hand, a delightful hand, the words, "You see, I love you, Anne." Is that correct, Mr. Swan?
Get out of here.
That book seems to be under the papers in the left-hand bottom drawer of your desk. Mr. Swan, how can you be so indiscreet?
Oh, get out!
Suppose Margaret should find it. Trouble, Mr. Swan, trouble.
What did this mean? How could he know what Anne had written in that book? Was she in league with him? She couldn't be. Not Anne. And yet, I had fallen in love with her, a red-haired woman, as he had prophesied. The answer came soon enough.
Christopher, Constable Smithers is in the shop.
Oh, is he browsing, buying, or chatting?
He wants a copy of a book called St. Maur.
Constable Smithers wishes to read St. Maur.
By D.H. Lawrence.
To begin with, I don't believe he had ever heard of it. Second, we haven't had a copy for ages.
You should take more pains with your inventory, Christopher. There's a copy right there in the bottom left-hand drawer of your desk.
Oh, no, there's not.
I say there is. And we'll have to sell it second-hand. Some lovesick girl's written something on the flyleaf.
You know Constable Smithers doesn't want that book, Margaret.
Of course he doesn't.
I didn't think so. And there's no copy of St. Maur in the desk.
There we differ.
Well, look for yourself.
Thank you. I will. And what do you call this?
Oh, but it's impossible.
Impossible, is it? And didn't I find it here myself this morning, and didn't I read the inscription?
You put it there yourself.
Oh, now I know you've gone mad. I only suspected it before.
Yesterday, the book was in that drawer, when Swan predicted that you'd find it there. But I took it out and hid it upstairs in my bedroom. you returned it to the drawer to make his prediction come true. I didn't sleep well that night. It was the night of November the 8th. Many things had become clear. Margaret knew this fellow Swan, had known him before I met her. Between them, they had arranged his prophecies, the marriage, then the business of the book. This duplicity, this plot against me, was relieved only by one thing. Anne was not in league with Swan, and she did love me. I remember thinking, as I drifted into sleep, that if I could survive the next 24 hours, I would be safe and could free myself for Anne. When I awoke, I found my hands tied to a bedpost with a silk scarf, and Margaret standing at the window that's above the entrance to the shop. Mr. Swan stood on a chair at the clothes cupboard. He was twisting a large hook into the top of the door frame.
Good morning, my boy. It's the 9th of November.
Oh, your prophecy.
Christopher Swan, hanged by the neck until dead. Well, you might show some fright, at least some surprise.
I'm too filled with loathing for you both. So you're going to murder me?
What a frightful idea. No, you're going to commit suicide. Pity.
Don't talk to him, Kit. Get it done
Oh,
with.
yes, Maggie, surely. Maggie is my sister, Mr. Swan.
I knew there was some relationship between you. You have the same tricks of expression. You use the word pity so often. There's not much pity in either of you, is there?
It was a little, Mr. Swan, but it's not stronger than 50,000 pounds. There we are. Do you think that hook will hold, Mr. Swan?
Oh, come to the point. You don't really intend to murder me. What is it you want?
Maggie, he thinks we're only pretending.
Hurry, will you? It's almost time.
Oh, poor Maggie. I hope her share of your fortune will console her. Will it console you, Maggie?
Oh, shut up.
Maggie's having a touch of nerves. Isn't that silly, Mr. Swan? There's no danger to us in this. So many of your customers have heard you threaten to commit suicide.
I doubt if one ever did.
Oh, they think they did, Mr. Swan. That's all that matters. Do you realize how many times Maggie has shouted that information from the back of the shop? Constable Smithers heard it.
Nevertheless, he knows me better than to believe.
Oh, does he? Shall I tell you what Constable Smithers will say to the coroner? He'll say, Yaldy would do himself in some day. Yelled all the time from the day they was married. And there he swung, sir, with his face all black, his eyes bugged out.
Stop it! You're too fond of talking. You'll get us into trouble.
Absurd.
Margaret, you actually married me with this day in mind?
Of course I did.
And you're really going to kill me?
That's the plan.
And I'm sorry there isn't enough of a drop to do the thing quickly, old man. You'll be struggling for quite a bit.
Yes, I know you'll both enjoy watching me.
No, not Maggie. No. Maggie's watching for the constable to turn the corner on his rounds. And then she's going to scuttle down the stairs while I do the job, lock the door from the inside, slip through the trap door in the cupboard, and away like St. Nicholas over the rooftops. Then she'll say to him, Constable, there's something wrong. There's something wrong.
There he is, Kit, at the corner. Oh, he stopped to talk.
Well, are you ready, Mr. Swan? Because here you go.
Oh, don't come at me with that noose. I can still kick. I can shout.
No, the walls are thick, my friend. That's why you bought this house. They were built to endure.
I told you to chloroform him.
Ah, don't be stupid. Chloroform leaves traces.
You wanted him conscious, so he could know how clever you are, always acting. You and your silly November 9th.
Oh, will you stop yammering? The constable must be halfway down the street.
He's still at the corner.
You better wait. Better wait till he comes this way, Margaret. They'll say you had time to do it if he finds me cold.
Oh, thank you, Christopher. That's excellent advice.
He's not really pleased, Margaret. Look at him. He wants you to be caught.
Christopher, I'm disappointed. What childish tactics.
Is it, Swan? Is it? Look at him, Margaret. That struck home. It struck home.
And I think I'll have to close your mouth, my friend.
Not while I can kick.
Maggie, throw yourself across his legs.
Don't give in, Margaret. Remember, you face the constable. He gets away over the rooftop.
Maggie, are you in a trance? Throw yourself across his legs.
No.
Maggie, I can't get at him.
I don't care. I don't like it.
It's too late to think about that. Where's the constable? If you won't help me here, get back to that window.
No, he's right.
Bravo, Margaret.
I'm the one who has to go down to Smithers and establish an alibi.
Yes.
I'm the one who'll have to answer all their questions.
That's right.
And where will you be? Where will you be? Safe. Who knows about you?
Yes, and when they hang you for murdering me, he'll inherit the loot. He'll get it all.
Oh, close your trap.
No. I haven't any protection. You hold all the cards.
Of course he does.
Maggie, you're going to ruin everything. Don't you trust your own flesh and blood?
No.
Get back to your
Let
post.
go of me!
Back to the window. I'll kill you both.
That's it,
Don't
Margaret. Fight him.
Push
Fight
me!
him.
Don't push me! I can push too! I can push! Oh. Oh, Kit. Kit. Oh.
It's queer goings on, sir, you being bound to the bed like this, and him breaking through the window and then hanging from the sign. You'll have to answer some questions, Mrs. Swan.
Hanging from the sign.
I killed him. I killed him.
Yes, and I saw it happen. Saw him smash through the window and come tumbling down and catch his Adam's apple right in the very crook of the elbow, where the sparrows build a nest every spring. Right in the very crook. And there he swung, caught fast, Mr. Swan. Ah, it was horrible, sir. His face black and his eyes bugged out.
Stop it! Oh, stop it!
Another prophecy come true.
What's that, Mr. Swan?
I think he could foretell the future. I believe he could. November the 9th. Christopher Swan hanged by the neck until dead. Only he had the wrong Christopher Swan.
Thank you, Ronald Coleman, for a splendid performance.
Oh, Mr. Coleman, would you listen to a sound effect with us for a moment?
Oh, why, certainly, Mr. Wilcox.
Okay, boys. Mr. Coleman, would you say that sounds like Jack Benny's Maxwell?
Yes, I'd say there's a great similarity.
Well, just listen to what Jack Benny's old Maxwell might sound like if it had new Autolite resistor spark plugs and a complete Autolite ignition system.
Mr. Wilcox, if I had a set of those Autolite spark plugs around the house, sooner or later Benny would borrow them. And then perhaps we'd be spared that awful racket.
Well, we'll see what we can do, Mr. Coleman. Friends, Autolite resistor spark plugs are made by Autolite men who make over 400 products for cars, trucks, airplanes, and boats in 28 Autolite plants from coast to coast. Yes, sir, and Autolite also makes complete electrical systems for many makes of America's finest cars. Batteries, spark plugs, generators, starting motors, coils, distributors. All ignition engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, folks, don't accept electrical parts that are supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Now, here again is Mr. Ronald Coleman.
It's always an interesting and pleasant experience to appear on Suspense, and especially when I can work with such a fine company of actors. Next week, we're all in for a special treat when radio's outstanding theater of thrills presents Edmund Gwenn in a story called Murder in Black and White. Another gripping study in
Suspense.
Tonight's play was written by William Fifield and adapted for Suspense by Herb Meadow. Music was composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The entire production was under the direction of Anton M. Leader. In the coming weeks, Suspense will present such stars as Betty Grable, Mickey Rooney, Bob Hope, and many others. Make it a point to listen each Thursday to Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills. Next Thursday, same time, hear Edmund Gwenn in Murder in Black and White.
You can buy Autolite resistor spark plugs, Autolite stay-full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
Here's great news. Suspense on television may be seen in many parts of the country every Tuesday night. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Now, Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations present
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you Miss Betty Grable in The Copper Tea Strainer, a suspense play produced and directed by Anton M. Leader.
Friends, even a camel can't compete with an Autolite Stay Full battery because an Autolite Stay Full battery needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Yes, sir, that dandy, dynamic, dependable Autolite Stay Full battery needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. An Autolite Stay Full battery has extra plates, too, for extra power, protected by fiberglass insulation for longer life and stronger life. Why, in recent tests conducted according to the Society of Automotive Engineers Life Cycle Standards, Autolite Stay Full batteries gave 70% longer average life than batteries without all these features. So remember, be battery right. Switch to Autolite.
And now, Autolite presents Betty Grable in a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I was in the 2x4 dressing room changing into my street clothes. It was raining, beating down on the low skylight like a fury. It made such a racket that I didn't hear a thing until the buzzer rang and the outer door opened. The first I heard your voice, I was sorry for you. You sounded tired and you had a cold. You'd be surprised if I ever told you, but I wasn't frightened at all when you spoke to Irwin.
You the photographer who runs this place?
I'm James Irwin, and this is my photo agency, yes. You have some work to do?
I got work to do. There a dame named Jeannie Dunn here, Irwin?
When you said my name, I got a little scared without knowing why. I'd been modeling a sunsuit, and I was cold anyway. Irwin was never a guy to pay for decent heating. Now I got cold way inside, and my fingers trembled as I tried to zip my dress. I leaned against the partition to try and hear better, but the rain was too loud. I couldn't figure out why I was so jittery. I was blank. I couldn't remember what had happened all day or yesterday. But I knew you were dangerous to me, and I had to find out why. I opened the door a crack to hear better.
Oh, Jeannie's posed for me for the past 5 years off and on. Say, why don't you wait until she gets dressed and ask her yourself?
Any pictures of her handy?
Say, who are...
Easy. This is police business.
Oh.
And that was all it took to make Irwin dangerous, too. Then he was against me. I stood there, hidden by the door, sick of you pawing through my pictures. Even sicker of Irwin fawning over you because you were a cop.
She's really stacked, isn't she, Cat? But if she's done anything wrong, don't worry. I'll tell you all I can believe me. I'll cooperate.
I believe you. You're the type.
I couldn't stay out of sight any longer. I slipped into my shoes and stepped out from behind the door.
Miss Jeannie Dunn?
What do you want, mister?
I want to find out a few facts. You live with your mother, don't you?
Sure, the old lady's an invalid. Hey, what happened?
Shut up. I'm talking to Miss Dunn.
She's got a boyfriend, too. She might not tell you herself, Cap.
Get out of the room. Get out and stay out until I call you.
Hey, look, this is...
Get out!
Okay, all right, sure. Okay.
Thanks for that, anyhow. But look about Ted Wark. If it's anything you're trying to pin on Ted, then Irwin's right. I won't talk.
No. I didn't mention that name, did I?
Ted wouldn't do a thing. Nothing wrong.
What time do you usually leave home for work, miss?
About 8, if it's any of your affair.
Yes, I'm afraid it is. Could you be more specific? Describe your routine, say this morning, for example.
This morning. I've had such a headache all day, I really don't know about this morning. Actually, I can't remember. Most mornings I get up about 6:30 and fix breakfast.
Does your mother eat with you?
My friend, Mr. Irwin, told you. My mother's not well. She stays in bed until noon.
And you leave her breakfast ready for her?
That's right.
Oh, being sick, your mother hasn't much appetite, has she, miss?
No. I leave her teacup on the kitchen table with the tea measured out in a strainer ready to pour hot water through. Now, mister, you'd better tell me what...
How long you been going with this fellow? What's his name, Ted?
A year or so, but...
How old are you? I beg your pardon, miss.
30. About 30.
Plan to marry him?
Why, yes, as soon as... Well, as soon as possible.
What with supporting your mother... Excuse me. Prices nowadays, $1 don't go far.
You'd better take care of that cold, mister.
Oh, thank you. Are your mother and Ted Wark friendly?
You'd better take care of that cold. I repeated that stupidly so as not to hear your questions. Then I stared at something you fished out of your coat pocket. I felt the arteries jumping on the sides of my neck. You were looking at my neck. Maybe I could ask you sometime if that was a tip-off you learned by studying people like me. You toyed with the thing in your hand, and it picked up a sliver of light from a flood lamp. It sparkled like a jewel. Only it wasn't any more a jewel than any of the junk on my bureau. It was a common tea strainer made out of bright, new copper. You watched me and spun the thing by the handle between your finger and thumb. I couldn't stop looking at the shiny wire, a mesh like a net.
Well, miss, what do you say? Are your mother and Ted Wark friendly?
Suddenly my mind cleared. Everything I'd managed to block out came back. Everything. There was no more escaping the past. Or you. Stop playing with that tea strainer!
Huh?
Put that thing away! Get it out of my sight!
For Suspense, Autolite is bringing you Betty Grable in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Harlow, you're on.
No, Hap. I refuse to go on tonight.
Why, Harlow?
I'm hurt. Autolite won't let me say what I want to say about Autolite Stay Full batteries.
The sponsor won't let you talk about his product?
I tell you, Hap, they inhibit my artistic expression. I want to sling wonderful words about my personal experience with Autolite Stay Full batteries, and all they'll let me say is, an Autolite Stay Full battery needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Yep, needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
Well, that's important.
And what's more, Hap, an Autolite Stay Full battery has extra plates protected by fiberglass insulation for stronger life and longer life.
Well, folks want to know those things, Harlow.
No, maybe so. And in recent tests conducted according to the Society of Automotive Engineers life cycle standards, Autolite Stay Full batteries did give 70% longer average life than batteries without all these features.
Well, now, Harlow, folks should be told those facts.
No, maybe you're right, Hap. Maybe I shouldn't be angry. Maybe I should put in a commercial right here.
Oh, it's too late, Harlow. Here's Suspense.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Betty Grable as Jeannie in The Copper Tea Strainer. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Can you faint dead away and keep sitting in a chair talking and acting normal? I did, Mr. Detective. At the sight of the tea strainer, you kept spinning between your fingers. A cold blackness paralyzed me, and our two voices seemed to be coming from a great distance. My stomach felt sick. You hit at me with questions, and I fought with all my will to keep from giving dangerous answers. The rain banged louder on the skylight. A floodlight sputtered out. And my breathing quieted down.
You said your mother and Ted Wark are friendly?
Yes, I told you. Where did you get that tea strainer?
5 and dime store. Why, miss?
Nothing.
You leave your mother's breakfast ready for her?
Hadn't you asked me that before, too? I wasn't sure. But the words started memories flashing through my mind like jumping movie scenes. You studied me with your tired, expressionless eyes, but you couldn't see into my memory. The nagging clatter of my alarm clock at home was wakening me one morning. Any morning except today. The others were all alike for the last 10 years. All right, you devil! Get up. Lord, another day.
Dear, are you awake?
Yes, Mother. Sleep well?
Oh, I'm always in pain, you know that, dear. If you're up, you could rub my back a while before you have breakfast, dear.
Yes, Mother. Oh.
Oh, my, you're so fortunate to be able to eat a hearty meal and have a career that takes you out into the world. While I lie here in pain. Oh, I'm not complaining. It's just...
Yes, Mother. Hadn't you better take your medicine before I rub your back?
Oh, my medicine. Oh, yes, indeed. And, Jean, don't forget to have the prescription refilled. It's getting low, and I can't bear a
I'm
day
sure
without...
there's plenty, Mother. I'll get it for you now.
And I wish you would. I don't know how I have to...
I went into the bathroom while Mother kept droning on and on. The bottle was almost empty. Mother, you haven't been taking more than you should of this, have you?
Don't be absurd. You heard the doctor say that my medicine, more than one capsule a day, is poison.
She talked and talked, accusing me of being careless with her medicine and neglecting her. She said if it hadn't been for me, she would still be on the stage and famous. But I realized she was in pain and unhappy, and some mornings I was afraid all of my strength would be drained before I could get away from her, especially when she harped on Ted and me getting married.
Dear, don't be angry, but I simply must ask whether you're serious with your young man this time.
This time?
Well, after all, Jean, in the past years, there were several young men I certainly thought you were going to become engaged to. And every single one lost interest.
Oh, Mother.
Oh, yes, they did. You can't deny it. At your age, dear, a girl has to consider her future. Now, that young man, William something, he surely wanted to marry you, and he had a bit of money, too. Now, why did he stop coming to see you, dear?
Was it anything you might have told him?
You're trying to use me to excuse your own shortcomings, dear. What on earth? How could I scare away any of your young men? When I was on the stage, young men used to flock around me like bees. And now your Ted certainly thinks well enough of me to bring me flowers and look at my scrapbooks, even if my own daughter...
I wonder how long that will go on. When will you ask him whether he thinks a daughter has the right to let a helpless old invalid die alone?
Horrible, horrible girl.
Or have you asked him that already?
After the sacrifices I've made for you, ruining my own health, destroying my youth and my career, so that you would have the best from life.
Oh, Mother.
Perhaps the easiest way for both of us would be for me to not try and hang on to this mortal coil any longer. To close my eyes and never wake up.
She used death as a weapon against me many times. I felt weak and nauseated, although I was certain she was bluffing. Then I would rush out with no breakfast, in a panic to feel the healthy life of the city around me and lose myself in the traffic and crowds.
Rotten deal, isn't it, miss?
Huh?
Honest, I'm interested in you and Ted Walk. You serious about each other?
What are you getting at, mister? What's happened? I have a right to know.
You two really in love?
You paid no attention to my panic. You kept prodding me with that question and twirling the tea strainer. Faster now, it seemed to me. Was I really in love with Ted? I couldn't have answered even if I'd wanted to. How can you tell a stranger your dreams?
Miss, tell me, exactly what's the matter with your mother? What treatment is she getting?
That was funny. Ted asked almost the same question last night. You'd give a lot to know about last night, but you'll never get a word out of me. If you had seen Ted and me last night, you wouldn't have had to ask if we were in love. Last night was one of those miserably few times I found a neighbor to come sit with Mother. And Ted took me to a little neighborhood bar where they have a jukebox and postage stamp dance floor. We were dancing, crowded in like cigarettes in a pack.
How about a kiss, baby?
Ted, not right here in public. Oh.
Nobody here but us, Jeannie.
Us and the mob. Anyway, it's just as crowded at Ciro's. They tell me.
Well, we'll get to the ritzy places someday, baby. We got it coming to us.
Oh, darling, you make it sound real sometimes.
You stick it out a little longer, baby, and it will be real. Just trust me. There's always ways.
Sure. $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million would help, wouldn't it? Oh, forget the gloom, honey. Your feet had enough of my dancing.
You want another beer, you mean?
Well, there is a booth. Look. Hey, watch where you're going, you big
Ted, don't start a fight. Come on.
I should have poked him. Well, maybe you'll tame me down, baby. Here, sit next to me, huh?
I don't want to reform you, darling. It's not that. But if anything happened to you, I'd die inside of me.
Oh, baby, I don't know the words like you do. How can I tell you?
You don't have to tell me in words, darling.
I want to, though. Somehow I want you to know. I love you, Jeannie. More than at first, and I was crazy about you then.
We could be so happy together.
Together? Yeah, that's what we both want more than anything else in the world, isn't it, baby?
Ted, what's the matter?
Huh? Matter? Oh, there's nothing the matter. I was just figuring things out.
What do you folks have?
What? Oh, what'll it be, honey?
Beer's fine.
2 beers, huh?
Hi. Coming up.
Then we'll have to be leaving. I promised Mrs. Grogan I'd get home by midnight.
Oh, baby, you promised me we'd make a night of it.
I'm sorry, Ted, but Mother was worse this evening before I left.
Jeannie, what really ails your mother?
The doctor has a long list. She's pretty bad off.
Nothing's bad enough for her to keep you chained down like a slave.
Ted, tell me the truth. Has she gotten to you with her talk?
Oh, honey, don't
Ted,
listen.
please. I want the truth.
Well, I bring her flowers and try to win her over, Jeannie, but it's no soap. She says, what do I want to do? Kill her by taking you away from her?
She said that, huh? She did. I'm glad I know that. I'm glad I know that for sure.
Look, maybe it's because she's so sick. Maybe she's not getting the right treatment. Say, what is the doctor giving her?
Some stuff in capsules, mixed with strychnine.
Strychnine? Right. That's poison.
Yes, she has to be very careful.
You, need a prescription for that, don't you?
Here, I'll show you the prescription. I have it somewhere in my handbag. Oh, here.
Yeah. My Latin's sort of rusty.
Excuse me, Ted. I'll freshen up and we'll go. Be right back.
Okay, baby.
The mirror in that dingy little powder room was cracked and clouded, but I could see my own face all too clear as I tried to dab on some rouge. My face was an old face, with a thin, cruel mouth. I tried to remember how I looked 10 years ago when I had the screen test. I was Garbo and Dietrich, only younger, the director said. It was then my mother started getting sick and needing me. I looked into the mirror and saw my strange, pinched face. That was when the whole plan formed in my mind as I stared into that cloudy mirror.
Oh, excuse me, miss.
You better take care of that cold.
Yeah, thanks. Now, tell me, did Ted Warwick ever blame your mother? Did he ever say that she stood in the way of your marriage?
I never told you any such thing. Ted wouldn't have done...
Done what, miss?
Mother's dead, isn't she? You're not very subtle. Why else would the police persecute me? She's dead.
You believe your mother was killed, miss?
No, you keep putting words into my mouth.
Maybe she was worried about being in the way. Would your mother have been likely to have...
Mother suffered night and day. I suppose that's why she acted so depressed. The tea would have been the Oh, leave me alone, please.
You believe your mother took her own life by making herself a poisoned cup of tea? Because she didn't want to be a burden any longer?
Yes. Yes, that's what must have happened. But I lied. You led me into that lie. And then because I couldn't help myself, I relived the most terrible day of my life. A day I'll never confess to you or to anyone on earth. I woke up this morning with a headache, the pain running deep back of my eyes. I had a feeling of dread with the thought of last night in the mirror.
Are you awake, dear?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't slept a wink, Jean. Oh, Jean, did you get my prescription filled as I asked you to?
No, but there's plenty.
You were out later than usual last night, weren't you, dear? I don't mind for myself, but it is an imposition on Mrs. Grogan. Oh, your young man certainly isn't
She must have gone on complaining as usual, but I didn't hear her. I seemed to be moving in a strange world all my own as I dressed and went into the kitchen. Sounds lost their familiar proportions, and the sharp tinkle of tableware hurt my ears as I went about setting the table. When I put her teacup in its regular place in the center of the faded blue cloth, the spoon fell against the saucer. It was like a file rasping a slate in my ears. I ran from the kitchen to get the medicine bottle from the cabinet. There were only 2 capsules left. My heart was pounding. Only enough for 2 normal doses. Not enough for... I yanked my coat on and ran out the front door. I hadn't planned on this. I ran all the way to the corner drugstore.
I never do hear that door open. Why, Jean, is your ma bad off?
No. Well, yes. Her prescription has run out. I was shaking all over, having this unexpected job to do. I knew the medicine bottle had plenty the day before. I thought I must be going crazy. I'd known Mr. Harmon since I was a kid, his patient, wizened face and celluloid eye shade, but I found no comfort in him now.
Well, young lady, I asked you twice for your prescription.
Huh?
Jean, oh, my sakes, are you ill?
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Harmon. I can't find it. It's gone.
Oh, well, you sit down at the fountain, my dear. I'm not supposed to, of course, without a prescription, but I'll make up those capsules anyway. In the meantime, lemon syrup and soda? Remember how you loved that when you were a little pigtail type, eh?
I think I cried then. I scarcely was conscious as I hurried home. I took a drink of whiskey in the kitchen, gagging on it.
Jean, where did you rush out to?
I answered her while I struggled to unscrew the cap from the medicine bottle. I took 4 capsules and emptied them into the tea strainer. I emptied 2 more to be positive. On the bottle's label it said, "Warning, no more than 1 capsule in any one 24-hour period."
Be careful. And put 2 spoons of sugar in my cup, dear. It was too bitter yesterday. Did you hear me, Jean?
I hear you. I was careful, all right. 3 heaping spoons instead of 2 to hide the bitterness. A double measure of black tea, carefully, very carefully over the white powdery stuff in the strainer, and it was hidden completely. I left the tea kettle whistling on the electric plate, ready for Mother. I didn't see Mother again. I left the apartment, half running all the way downtown to the studio in the rain. Erwin was crabbing as soon as I walked in.
Oh, good morning, Duchess. All right, hop into your sunsuit now and make it snappy. And make up for black and white. What's the excuse today? Have to go to a funeral or something?
I did it, he said, silently, and got through a series of poses. My mind had gone blank, and I struggled to keep that way, numb. All I knew was I mustn't let myself remember. Keep busy and blank. And that's the way it was when you came in and asked me questions. You spun that ugly little tea strainer till my eyes ached watching it. And you tore the protective blanket from over my head. You released my memories, but I told you nothing of the scenes you conjured up in my mind. I told you nothing. But still you knew that I lied when I agreed that my mother must have killed herself.
You're not telling the truth, miss. But the odd thing is, you're closer to the truth than you realize.
I didn't kill my mother. I didn't.
Did you know your mother had enough lethal medicine under her pillow to kill a dozen people?
What?
She'd been hoarding them. Perhaps because she brooded she was a burden.
No.
But, miss, your mother never would have taken those capsules the hard way in a cup of tea. There was the flaw in your lie, wasn't it now?
What?
Your friend Ted Wark got a hold of your mother's prescription. Maybe he took it from your purse. That doesn't matter.
Oh, no. No.
I'm afraid I must place you under arrest, Miss Dunn.
But I didn't kill my mother. You said...
No, you didn't kill your mother, miss. Your mother had a caller this morning after you left. He brought her flowers and some more medicine.
Oh, no. Not Ted. He couldn't have done. No, you lie.
So your mother never had a chance to use the overdose she had hidden.
No, you lie.
And your mother's caller never had the chance to feed her the poison he brought with him either. Because as soon as he arrived, he made the mistake of accepting your mother's hospitality. He drank a special cup of tea. Half of it anyhow. Enough. Your mother is still alive, miss. I'm arresting you for the murder of Ted Wark.
Thank you, Betty Grable, for a wonderful performance.
Well, Harlow, all over your mad at the sponsor?
No, Hap, you know I never hold a grudge. In fact, I like to talk about Autolite Stay Full batteries. I like to tell people an Autolite Stay Full battery needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. I like people to know Autolite Stay Full batteries are made by Autolite, which makes more than 400 products for cars, trucks, airplanes, and boats in 28 Autolite plants from coast to coast. Yes, and Autolite also makes complete electrical systems for many makes of America's finest cars. Batteries, spark plugs, generators, starting motors, coils, distributors. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, folks, don't accept electrical parts that are supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Here again is our star, Miss Betty Grable.
I want to thank Tony Leader and his wonderful cast of actors for helping me to make my first suspense visit so pleasant. I'm a suspense fan from way back, and I'm sure all of you are as anxious as I am to hear next week's show, when Mickey Rooney appears in the Cornell Woolrich story, The Lie. It's another truly gripping study in
Suspense.
Betty Grable appeared through the courtesy of 20th Century Fox Film Corporation and will soon be seen in the Technicolor picture The Beautiful Blonde from Bashful Bend. Tonight's suspense play was written by John T. Copeland, with music composed by Lucien Moraweck and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The entire production was under the direction of Anton M. Leader. In the coming weeks, Suspense will present such stars as Bob Hope, Claire Trevor, James Stewart, and many others. So make it a point to listen each Thursday to Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills. And next Thursday, same time, hear Mickey Rooney in The Lie.
You can buy Autolite Stay Full batteries, Autolite resistor spark plugs, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Mr. Ray Milland in Chicken Feed, a suspense play produced and edited by William Spears.
Hey, Hap, what happened?
Get me a doctor. Rush so fast getting here, run my battery dry.
Why, you don't need a doctor. You need an Autolite Stay Full battery. Why, these brilliant, beautiful, bouncy babies want water only 3 times a year. Yes, only 3 times a year in normal car use. Their larger liquid load is like a lake compared to ordinary batteries. And Autolite Stay Full batteries have extra protection with fiberglass retaining mats for longer life. Why, in tests conducted according to life cycle standards of the Society of Automotive Engineers, Autolite Stay Full batteries gave 70% longer average life than batteries without the Stay Full features. So, folks, get an Autolite Stay Full battery. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. Oh, and friends, a reminder, Suspense may be seen on television in many parts of the country every Tuesday night.
And now with Chicken Feed, and with the performance of Ray Milland, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
All right, it was a silly thing to fight over, I admit it, but there it was. A nickel. A measly, worthless nickel. Chicken feed. But of course, that was only the beginning. Junior had asked for a nickel, and I flipped it over to him. After he left the room, Mary said I shouldn't spoil the kid. It was time he learned the value of money. And I said, great Scott, if I couldn't give my own child a nickel without her jumping down my throat, I said, after all, what's a nickel good for? Cup of coffee? Or, you know how these things get going. You keep saying things you shouldn't, and she lashes out with an answer, and before you know it, you've stormed out of the house, and you're taking it out on the car. 50 miles cooled me down a little, but not much. I automatically slowed up when I came to the sign, "You are now entering Lansing, California. Go slow and see our town, go fast and see our jail." Everybody knew Lansing. Speed trap, tough town. Driving at a normal speed through the quiet Sunday street gave me time to think of something besides the biting words Mary and I had slugged at each other. I pulled up at a little cafe next to the police station. Had a whitewash sign in the window, best cup of coffee in town for 5 cents.
And I resent that, Officer Brady. Do over easy, Sam, and heavy on the fried. What's yours, mister?
Coffee, please.
Coming up. Here you are. Say, Officer Brady, how's your starb order?
Phillips? They're coming for him in the morning.
Think you'll be able to hold him until then? He got out of that Bennington jail like a paper bag.
But don't worry, sister. Mr. Phillips won't get out of this one.
Well, I listened to him for half an ear while I sipped my coffee. Best cup in town for 5 cents. That reminded me of our argument over a nickel. That's about all a nickel's good for. A cup of coffee some places, a newspaper, a phone call. There was a stack of the local papers nearby, and I pulled one over to look at. This Phillips is on the front page. Bank robber. Killed a teller. He had a face I wouldn't want to run into. Close. After a while, the hot coffee made me feel a little better, and maybe I'd been at fault as much as Mary. She wasn't the only one who had a bad temper. On a sudden impulse, I left my coffee, went over to the phone on the far wall. I heard the dial tone, and then I fished in my pocket for change. It was empty. Say, miss, could you change $1 for me? I want to use the phone.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well,
What's the matter, mister?
Well, my wallet, I seem to have, Look, I'll be back in a minute. No, Mary wasn't the only one with the temper. I'd stormed out of the house without changing the contents of my pockets to clean my suit. Didn't have a dime on me, not a nickel. I rummaged in the glove compartment. Mary sometimes left a coin purse, but this time, naturally, it wasn't there. I felt like a fool.
What seems to be the trouble, mister?
Oh, hello, officer. Well, I seem to have come out without any money. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing.
I didn't realize it. I tried to phone, but I...
Oh, wait a minute, just a minute.
Huh?
Where's your driver's license?
Oh, it's in my wallet. San Francisco.
Got any other identification?
Well, the registration slip on the car.
Well, yeah, that's the car. What about you?
Look, officer, I'm Ralph Clark. Clark and Jacobs in the Hatfield building. We're attorneys.
attorneys.
Darn it, I should have a card somewhere.
Kind of far from home to be without any dough, ain't you?
Well, I came out of the house without changing the stuff into this suit. You know how it is.
Yeah. How do you happen to have the keys to the car?
Well, I don't take them out and it's in the garage.
Yeah.
Say, you don't think...
Where you
that,
headed for?
Well, I know it sounds funny, but nowhere, really. You see, I had a fight with my wife, and I just batted out of the house to cool off.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Clark, suppose we just mosey over to the station house.
The station house? Say, what is this?
Oh, nothing at all. It's right next door, and you can call your wife from there.
But I don't see why that's necessary. If you'd just lend me a nickel, I could call here and reverse the charges.
Well, we'll go. You can leave the car here. I'll take that key.
And look here, officer, I don't
Come
get
on,
this.
move on.
All the stupid situations to be in.
Hi, Jim. What you got this time?
I'll tell you better after he makes his call. Give me the phone, will you, Ross?
That's out of order. Went dead half hour ago.
Yeah?
I reported it. They said they can't have a man here before tomorrow.
Well, did you tell them this is a police station, for Pete's sakes?
Oh, sure I told them. It ain't bad, though. We get incoming calls, and we still got the nickel snatcher over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a payphone, Mr. Clark. You can make your call from there.
I don't have any money, remember?
Oh, yeah, okay. There's a nickel.
Gee, thanks.
Let me speak to your wife when you get her.
This is going to sound fine, just fine. She'll think I really tied one on.
Operator.
I want to call San Francisco, Filmo 60098, and reverse the charges, please.
Thank you. Your number, please.
This is 460.
Hello? I have a collect call from Lansing, California for Fillmore 60098. Will you accept it?
Lansing? Well, I don't know anyone in
It's
Lansing.
me, Mary. Take the call.
Oh, it's you, is it? What do you think you're doing, 50
Will
miles?
you accept the call, madam?
I should say not. The very idea.
Hey, Mary, wait!
I'm sorry, the party will not accept the call.
Look, operator, get her back, will you? This is important.
I will ring them again.
Swell, that's a sweetheart. She's there, the little... Why doesn't she pick up that phone?
Your party does not answer.
Oh.
No soap, huh?
Well, that's your nickel.
Let me have another one, will you? I'll get hold of my partner. He'll identify me.
Look, we've wasted enough time. Come on in here.
But those are the cells.
Right.
You're locking me up?
Right again.
But what's the big idea? I didn't do anything. What are you charging me with?
I don't have to charge you with anything. I'm holding you on suspicion.
Suspicion? Suspicion of what?
Defrauding the cafe, for one thing. And I want to check that car.
You think I stole it?
Well, it's been done.
Now, wait a minute. If you'll just let me phone...
You're entitled to one call. You've had it.
But look here, officer.
Come on, inside.
In jail. All on account of a measly nickel. A lousy, stinking nickel.
Hey, welcome to our jail. Stink pot of the Santa Nueva Valley. Huh, Slim?
Yeah, you said it. What's your beef, chum?
Suspicion. Can you feature that suspicion? They won't even give me a nickel to phone.
You mean you ain't even got a nickel?
No, you see,
Gee, that's too bad, ain't it, Pete?
Oh, yeah, sure is. I wish we could help you out.
Yeah. Maybe we can at that.
You got a nickel?
Sure. I got 3 of them.
Well, lend me one, will you? Just one. I'll pay you back. I'll send you $10 as soon as I get out of here.
What's it worth to you, chum?
What? I
Yeah.
just told you, $10.
Yeah, I know. Pie in the sky.
Hey, my wristwatch. Why didn't I think of that before?
What's the matter with it?
Oh, nothing. Nothing's the matter with it. It's worth $50. Yeah, you fool. Look at it. It's yours for 5 cents for one measly nickel. What can you lose?
Must be something wrong with it. Is it hot?
Hot? You mean stolen? Of
Yeah.
course not.
What are you offering for a nickel for?
Because I want to get out of this filthy place.
Oh. So you don't like our company, is that it?
Well, if you want to put it that way, no, I don't.
Oh, the man don't like our company.
Now, ain't that just too bad? Hey, what do you think of that, Mr. Phillips? He don't like us. You got any nickels, Mr. Phillips?
I followed his glance. For the first time, I saw, deep in the gloom of the locked cubicle, the face I'd seen on the front page of the newspaper. The face I'd said I wouldn't want to run into, close. Well, it was close, and I was glad there were bars between us.
Of course, us guys ain't much, but Mr. Phillips here, he's a big shot. Robbed 4 banks and broke into 2 jails.
You killed a man, too.
Yeah, sure. We're just vags. But Mr. Phillips, he's going to the hot seat. Yeah, they're coming to get him, take him back to Utah and burn him.
They don't burn him in Utah, they shoot him.
Oh.
Ain't that right, Mr. Phillips? Hey, Mr. Phillips don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, Mr. Phillips, he don't want to talk about nothing. Mr. Phillips, he ain't very sociable. Just like this.
Oh, now look, fellas, I didn't mean... I just meant I want to get out of this jail. Here, take the watch and give me the nickel, huh?
Tell you what I'll do. I'll match you for it.
Match me?
Yeah, nickel against the watch.
Well...
Take it or leave it.
Well, all right.
Leave Pete hold the watch here, huh? I'll flip a nickel on the floor and you call it, huh?
Heads.
Tails, I win.
Hey, wait a minute. Get your foot over it. How do you know it's tails?
It's tails. Ain't it, Pete?
Sure, it's tails, all right. Here's the watch, Slim.
Say, what is
Watch
this?
it, brother.
You're not going to get away with this.
Get him, Pete.
Yeah.
That'll learn you.
This is for me and me.
Oh, don't kick me.
Hey, what's going on in there?
Officer, these men...
It ain't nothing, officer. This new guy is acting up, that's all.
Well, quiet down in there.
Now get up.
I can't. He kicked me.
Trying to get us in trouble, huh?
No, Look, fella, for heaven's sake...
Shut up. Okay. Kangaroo.
I'll be the judge and you be the prosecutor, huh?
Right. Maybe Mr. Phillips will be defense attorney. You want to, Mr. Phillips?
He don't want to.
Prisoner at the bar, stand up. I said stand up.
Cut it out, will you?
Shut up.
All right, Counselor. What is the prisoner charged with?
Your Honor, this man's a desperate criminal. He's charged with breaking into jail, insulting his fellow boarders, poor sportsmanship, and fighting. A very dangerous character, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah. Guilty on all counts. Prisoner, have you anything to say before I pronounce sentence? No? Well, I fine you 5 cents. Hand it over.
You know I haven't got it.
Can't pay, huh? Well, then you can work it out. A rate of 1 cent a day. Your first job will be to shine the court's shoes.
Shine your own shoes.
Oh, he's going to be like that, huh? Hold them, Slim.
Yeah.
Officer! Pipe down in there!
Yes, sir!
All right. Now get on them shoes.
Well, I don't have anything to shine them with.
You got a coat, ain't you? Now get going.
The next hours were unadulterated agony. It was unbelievable, the filthy, inhuman things they could think up for me to do. It was just frightful. With every move I made, I could feel the glittering, steely eyes of the silent man in the locked cage on me, following me, weighing me. And finally, when they couldn't think of anything more, they forced me to stand at attention, looking right into Phillips's cage. They couldn't see his face. It was too close to mine. But he winked at me, and he nodded his head as though it were a signal. And then his 2 huge arms came through the bars and thrust me reeling across the cell, and I fell and hit my head. And that's all I remember.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Ray Milland in Chicken Feed. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hey, Hap, get a load of this picture.
What the? A herd of camels picketing the Autolite battery plant.
Yeah, look at the signs. Autolite Stay Full batteries, unfair to camels.
Now, how do you figure that?
Well, it's easy. Those thirstless Autolite Stay Full batteries have kicked Camel's water reserve reputation into a cocked hat.
You mean because an Autolite Stay Full needs water only 3 times a year?
Yea, and verily, and also correct. Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. This extra liquid reserve expels one of the major causes of battery failure, means exceedingly excellent performance and extremely long life.
You'd say it's expedient to own an Autolite Stay Full battery.
Exactly. And for a few more Autolite Stay Full extras, get this. Extra protection with fiberglass retaining mats. Extra long life as compared to batteries without Stay Full features. In fact, 70% longer average life as established by tests conducted according to life cycle standards of the Society of Automotive Engineers. Why, with an Autolite Stay Full battery, you can tell the difference in your car.
You're right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Ray Milland in Chicken Feed, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I don't know what time it was. 2 or 3 in the morning, I guess, when I felt a stealthy touch on my shoulder. I opened my eyes. I was still on the stone floor. And Phillips was bending over me, holding a revolver. My mouth opened for an involuntary cry, and he clapped a hand over it.
Shut up, you fool. You want to wake them punks? Get up quick and be quiet about it.
I glanced quickly at Phillips's cell. It was open. So was the door to the corridor. He pushed me on and locked the door behind us. In his office, bound and gagged securely to his desk chair, Sergeant Ross glared at us. The empty holster at his side told where Phillips had got his gun.
Here. Which is the key to your car?
This one.
Okay, take it. Let's move. Where's the car?
Over there.
You drive. Yeah. Well, we made it. Them hick bulls, they panicked me. Guy could spring that crock with a hairpin. But you nearly done a fine job of lousing things up. What happened to you, getting thrown in the can in the middle of the day?
Huh? Well, they picked me up on suspicion.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be till midnight tonight. And all that phony kid stuff about the nickel.
The nickel?
Yeah, all that double talk when all you had to do was slip me the word that Jerry Nichols sent you. Served you right the way them lushes treated you. Acting like a dyed-in-the-wool squid.
Jerry Nichols. Nichols! My numbed brain slowly put the meaning of his words into shape. He thought I was an accomplice, sent by a partner to help him break jail. Then all my screams about a nickel had been nothing but a signal to him. A signal that I came from Jerry Nichols.
Jerry got the hideout set up?
Yes.
Well, where is it?
The hideout?
The hideout. We're going to Jerry's place first, ain't we? Then what?
Well, I'll take you to Jerry's. Then I guess he'll take over from there.
How far is it to Jerry's? Can't be any more than about 5 miles, is it?
Well, it's look behind you.
What's the matter?
There's a car following us without lights.
Well, I don't see it. Hey, what's the big idea? You trying to cross me?
I couldn't help it. My foot slammed on the brake. That car, we've got to get out of here.
Go ahead, get it started. Come on!
It's flooded.
I'm getting out till that car passes. You make for the other side, no tricks. Just to make sure, I'll take this key.
I'd made myself a chance, and I took it. I slipped out of the car on the other side and ran across the fields until I could run no more. After an interminable 2 miles, I found a road, and after a while of tramping along the road, a dark shape loomed up before me, a gas station. And through the glass, I could make out the outline of a telephone. I tried the door. It was locked, of course, but I found a tire iron and sprang the latch. I'd run to the phone, almost thrown myself on it. Before I saw it was a payphone. In a rage, I shook the black box. I could hear the nickels inside across a sheet of metal no thicker than a playing card, yet as inaccessible as the moon. But there must be some money in this room. My eyes focused on a battered desk. There was some change in it, and a couple of dollar bills. The kind of money a man will leave as a sop to possible burglars. Burglars? That meant me. Carefully, I abstracted a single nickel.
Number, please.
Get me San Francisco. Sutter 15994. It's Morris Jacobs. Tell him that this is his partner, Ralph Clark, and ask him to accept the charges.
Thank you. There's an interruption on the line, and there may be a slight delay, sir. Will you hold on, or shall I call you?
I'll hold on, but hurry, operator. It's important.
One moment, please.
As I waited, a glint of light pulled my eyes away from the phone. Far down the road, headlights of a car joggled over the rise and aimed towards me. It was the first car to come by since I'd hit the road. It might be a stray, a farmer starting out before sunup, but I couldn't take the chance. Hastily, I hung up the receiver, closed the cash drawer, snapped the lock on the door, then I crouched beneath the desk.
Open up! Hey!
I've tried to wake that geezer before. He sleeps like a dead man. He may be back on the bottle again.
We'll get him up. Hey, Jerry! Jerry!
To my horror, I heard the creak of bed springs from the rear of the station. A light appeared under the door. I'd thought it was just a rear door to the outside. It opened, and two hairy, barefoot legs under a flannel nightgown came through and made for the front.
Who is it? Brady and Ross, open up.
Well, you're a fine bunch of cops running out of gas in the middle of the night.
Come on in. Chilly with the door open.
That ain't gas, pal. Phillips broke jail.
What? Oh. Oh, you don't tell me. Well, how did he do that?
Well, you see, there was two of them. He had an accomplice. Said he was a lawyer.
We found their car abandoned on the road back of Ferris's hop field. Ran out of gas, so they can't be far away.
Say, there was a big reward for Phillips after he broke jail at Bennington, wasn't there?
Yeah, $1,000.
Hey! You know him, don't you? Yeah! You was in the Bennington poke when he done that break. What was it? A drunk and disorderly or something.
Yeah, I had me a little too much and broke a wind in the general store. We was roommates for the night. I was pretty scared.
How'd he do it, the break?
Oh, I don't know. I was sleeping it off. $1,000 reward, huh? Man could do it a lot with $1,000.
Not that he couldn't. Don't you get any ideas now? That Phillips is a killer, and so's his partner, most likely.
Well, I ain't exactly helpless myself. Got a nice little fella on my side.
Now, you take my advice, chum, and put that gun away. They show up here, you talk soft, let us do the capturing.
Oh, sure. I'll play safe.
Well, we'll be going. Just wanted to alert you, Jerry.
Yes, thanks. Thanks, and so long, boy. All right, you. Come out from under that desk. Come on out, I say. This gun's mighty nervous. Now, get your hands up and stand over there.
Look, mister.
I'll do the talking. Who are you?
Look, you've got to believe me. I'm not a criminal. I'm a lawyer,
Oh, you must be the other one, huh? Keep them hands up.
But I got into this by accident. I don't know. He helped me escape.
Where
yes,
is Phillips?
Well, I left him in the car, and that's another thing. You can get the reward. I know who he's going to meet, and they're going to a hideout, and...
Oh, I see. Who is he going to meet?
Well, somebody named Jerry Nichols. There you are. If you let me get to that phone, I can clear everything
No,
up.
you don't. Stay right where you are. I'll plug you.
But that's my partner, my law partner in San Francisco. I only broke in here so I could phone him. He'll identify me. You don't believe me?
Oh, I believe you all right.
Then what? Answer it yourself. You'll see.
Not on your life, mister. You think I'm out of my mind?
But you've got to answer it, Jerry. You don't know what I went through to place that call. You just can't stand there and... Jerry. You're Jerry Nichols.
That's right. Oh. So you see...
Jerry!
Who's that? Turn off that light, you.
It's Phillips.
Stand over there by the window, where he can see you. Go on.
Jerry!
Come on in, Phillips.
I ran out of gas, and that punk...
Jerry, what?
It happened so fast that for a moment I had no reaction at all. None. I just watched it. Watched Phillips holding his chest with both hands. Watched that giant body twist convulsively on the floor and then lie still. Watched Jerry bend over him, then straighten up. Then as he turned, grinning to me, emotion, feeling came back, and what I felt was seething, overpowering rage, fury, everything I'd been through this night. It was like a boiler that had to burst.
Well, dead or alive, I just made me $1,000.
You foul, stinking scum.
What?
You're worse than he is.
Shut up. Maybe I'll get a reward for you, too. A small one.
I could feel the bullet land in my side just below the belt, and the avenues of pain spread out like the cracks in the hammered window glass. But somehow, strangely, it didn't stop me. I kept moving toward him. He backed away, surprised. He was aiming for another shot when we grappled. I got the gun, and he got me by the throat. He stumbled. I held onto his hand that was holding the gun. I wouldn't let go, and then as he fell backwards over the chair, I was on top of him. He wouldn't let go of that gun. As we thrashed around there on the floor, I brought his hand up suddenly and smashed his own gun into his face. Then he lay still. I listened. I listened to his heart. He was all right. He was all right. I got up gasping for breath. And then I realized that I was all right. Yet he'd shot me. He'd hit me. I should be lying there on the plank floor instead of that grotesque heap in the shapeless flannel nightgown. I felt my side where the bullet had struck. Brought my hand away. There was no blood on it. Yet there should be blood. I touched the spot again. I fingered the contour of something small and hard and round. I pulled it out of my watch pocket. Battered with a slug that struck it, bent almost double. A nickel! A nickel! The 20th part of $1, all a man needed to buy a cup of coffee. To make a phone call, to buy a fine in a kangaroo court, to save his life. And I'd had it all the time. I'd had it all the time. I'd had it all the time. Huh? Huh? Oh. Oh. Hello.
I have your party now in San Francisco. Shall I connect you, sir?
Huh? Yeah. But first get the Lansing police station, will you, operator?
Lansing Police.
Yeah. Shut up, Jerry. You're gonna live. And I'm gonna be in court with you. Yeah. But I wouldn't give a plugged nickel for your chances.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Ray Milland in Chicken Feed.
Say, Mr. Milland, in a recent movie, I saw you as a baseball pitcher.
Yes, that's right.
You as a pitcher and Paul Douglas as a catcher made a wonderful battery.
That sounds like a lead-in for me to say that Autolite makes a wonderful battery, too.
You can say that again.
All right, I will. Autolite makes a wonderful battery.
Right you are, Ray. It's the Autolite Stay Full that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Made by Autolite, makers of over 400 products for cars, trucks, airplanes, and boats in 28 Autolite plants from coast to coast. Autolite also makes complete electrical systems for many makes of America's finest cars. Batteries, spark plugs, generators, starting motors, coils, distributors. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, folks, don't accept electrical parts that are supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. Next Thursday, for Suspense, Dorothy McGuire will be our star. The play is called Last Confession, and it is, as we say,
a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's suspense play was produced and edited by William Spear and directed by Norman MacDonald. Music for Suspense is composed by Lucian Moraweck and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Chicken Feed was a radio play by Lawrence Goldman. Ray Milland appeared through the courtesy of Paramount Pictures, whose current release is Top of the Morning, starring Bing Crosby, Ann Blythe, and Barry Fitzgerald. Don't forget, next Thursday, same time, Autolite will present Suspense, starring Dorothy McGuire.
You can buy Autolite Stay Full batteries, Autolite resistor spark plugs, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Miss Ida Lupino in The Bullet, a suspense play produced and edited by William Spear.
Hey, Sonny, what are you doing out so late? And holy smoke, with nothing on but a ribbon.
I'm not late. I'm early.
Hold it, let's see that ribbon. Well, 1950.
Just call me Happy.
I see. Happy New Year, eh?
That's me. By the way, what do you do?
Oh, I sell Autolite resistor spark plugs.
Autolite resistor spark plug?
You mean you haven't heard of Autolite resistor spark plugs? Those perfectly perky, persistent performers that let your engine idle smoother, run better on leaner gas mixtures, save gas?
Where I come from, we ride around on stars, not cars.
Oh, well, anyway, Autolite resistor spark plugs with that exclusive built-in 10,000 ohm Autolite resistor have 200% greater electrode life. Cut down spark plug interference with radio and television. And say, young fella, now that you've come down to earth, you'll be using a car. So take a tip. See your friendly Autolite spark plug dealer and get a set of Autolite resistor spark plugs, long recognized for their dependability. You're always right with Autolite.
And now, with The Bullet and the performance of our star, Miss Ida Lupino as Ruth Martin, with Elliot Lewis as her husband, Harry, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Ruth? Turn around, Ruth.
No.
Turn around, Ruth. I've got the gun in my hand.
Please, Harry. Please.
I'm pressing the trigger. Will it be this time?
Harry, don't. Don't do this to me.
Will it be this time, Ruth? Will it be this time?
Yes, Harry. Yes, this time. This time I'd die, and it was like drowning. Going down for the last time. Everything flooding through my mind. How step by step we'd come to this point. Neither one of us wanting to. From the day Harry came back from prison, meeting me in the station. Pale, haggard, in a suit 2 sizes too big, nothing left but his stupid pride. And me. Well, I suppose I was quite a shock to Harry. He looked at me so strangely all the way as we walked back to the parking lot for the car.
What'd you do to yourself? You're so changed.
For the better, I hope.
Just changed.
Now, is that being gallant?
Gallant?
When I came out of the kitchen to take over the business, Harry, while you were away, I had to change from my apron.
Had to dye your hair, too. Had to become a real glamour girl, huh? And that dress, is that one of ours? How's the business going? You hardly mentioned it in your letters. Holding its own?
Better than that. Just about tripled our volume since you went away. Well, here we are.
What?
The car. Here's the car.
This chromium wonder?
Sure, it's yours. Here's the key. Go on. We can afford it.
Little lady really took over. Where's the starter?
Right there. Oh, Harry, somebody had to take over when you went away. After all, dress styles are changing all the time. Don't have a chip on your shoulder.
Well, another thing, what's this when you went away routine? Like maybe I went to China. I took a chance in my business and I lost, so they dumped me into the hoosegow for 3 years. I'm not ashamed of it, so don't you?
You're going the wrong way, Harry.
Well, I guess I know the way to my own house.
But we live in a new house. Something really special.
What goes on here?
What's wrong with you? I did the best I could to keep things going. There's nothing to be jealous of.
Jealous?
Oh, Harry, why are we fighting?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got nothing to fight about. I'm back in the business, and you can go back to taking care of the house, cooking.
No,
Keeping things looking nice?
No, Harry,
Letting your hair get back to the color it used to be.
I can't do it.
Well, we'll see, baby.
Look, I don't want to be the boss.
Thanks.
But I can be of help to you.
Sure. Have nice hot dinner waiting for me when I come home from work.
We can afford a cook for that now.
Cook? You're all the cook we need.
Harry, I'm not the same anymore. I just can't sit home and wait for you to come and tell me what the world's all about.
Then you're going to have to learn, baby. You're just going to have to learn.
But nothing worked out the way Harry planned it. When he found he couldn't keep me home, he put me in a corner in the office. Set out to prove he didn't need me at all. Only 3 years is a long time to be away from anything. There were new buyers. The buyers didn't know him. They knew me.
No, this is not what I wanted, Mr. Martin.
Well, then I'll show you something else. Got plenty of time.
Can't really say that I have. Didn't I see Mrs. Martin in your office when I came in today?
Well, she's just getting things in order before she retires back to the kitchen.
She always knows exactly what I want. Could you send for her, please?
But I'm sure I can show
Would you mind?
No, I wouldn't mind.
One blow after another at his stupid pride. Most of the workers had never known Harry. They were used to taking their orders from me. But he had to show them he was still the big shot.
Stop that machine.
Huh? Oh, yes, sir.
I want these coats cut with a flare 3 inches longer.
Oh, but Mrs. Martin...
Don't tell me what Mrs. Martin worked out. That sign out on the front window says Harry Martin.
Oh, yes, sir, but...
But nothing. Cut it the way I told you.
But these new machines Mrs. Martin installed, they don't operate like that.
What?
That's why we changed over.
I see.
So, shall I do it like Mrs. Martin said, sir?
Yeah, just like Mrs. Martin said.
It got so we were like two strangers. Harry wouldn't even look at me anymore. I think he actually began to hate me. And then the final thing. He began finding out about George. Oh, listen, I'm no angel, but 3 years. I'm not trying to defend myself. It's just that it's terrible to be lonely. And George came along and treated me like I was somebody to respect, somebody with dignity. Well, then I began to realize that when I took the car someplace, Harry's car would bob up behind me, follow for a few blocks, then disappear. I'd be shopping in a store. Suddenly, Harry's face would begin to weave in and out of the crowd, then disappear. Or coming into the office one day and finding Harry had put an extension on my phone. I was being stifled. I couldn't breathe anymore. I didn't dare see George anymore. I hardly dared phone him. So it's like prohibition of any kind. It began to be important. George had never really meant very much to me, but now I started thinking he was the only thing I had to hang on to. And Harry, always playing little jokes, setting his little traps. Like the morning he left for the office early. Some business to take care of. And hearing his car back out of the garage, move down the street, thinking I was free for a few minutes. Free to call George after all these days.
Hello?
George?
Ruth, darling, where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you?
Oh, George, I wanted to call...
George who? George who? What's the full name, baby?
I heard you leave.
Had the gardener take the car to the gas station. Dial George again, baby. Finish the conversation.
Listen, you're driving me crazy with these tricks. What's wrong with you?
Here's the phone. Dial him again.
Dial who?
Who are you talking to?
The Beaver Knitting Mill. George Baker. He's one of their salesmen.
Why did you hang up so quick?
You startled me. What are you doing?
Of course, 3 years is a long time. But 3 years ago, the Beaver Knitting Mill never opened before 9.
Harry,
You must have dialed wrong, baby. There's no answer.
Sneaking around behind my back. Spying on me. Checking on my phone calls. Harry, I'm not going on this way. I'm not going to let you drive me crazy.
What do you think you're going to do about it?
I want a divorce.
You mean that?
Yes.
He must be quite a guy.
Listen to me.
No. You listen, lady. Okay, it's a deal. You'll get your divorce, but on my terms, lady. All the way down the line.
What kind of terms?
I know all about the laws in the state. 50-50 on everything. But it's not going to be that way with us. You give me a release, giving me the whole business, and you're free as the air.
Give you the business? But I built the business. There was nothing left when you went to prison.
That's my deal, kiddo.
My whole life is tied up with that business. I worked.
That's the deal.
Why are you doing it, Harry?
Because whoever this bum is...
There's no one.
Whoever he is. I got a hunch when he hears you're not bringing half the business as a dowry. His great love is just going to shrivel up and die.
That's what you believe, is it?
Exactly.
All right, Harry. You draw up the papers.
Ruth, I just don't know what to say.
But to be free to be with you, darling.
Oh, what kind of freedom is it when you have to grub for a buck? That kind of freedom you can feed to the pigeons.
George, don't talk like that.
We're not a couple of 19-year-old kids running off on a motorcycle. If you give up your business, how are we supposed to live?
That's the only way he'll let me go.
Then don't go.
He was right. What he said about you was right.
If he said I didn't care for you very, very much, then he was wrong. But if he said I like it nice with enough money coming in to make it comfy, and Howie was right.
Shut up!
What was that for? Because I'm honest with you? Aren't you even going to say goodbye?
You know I can't say goodbye. Not now. I can't be alone. I've got to have somebody.
Well, it isn't me, baby. It never was. Oh, baby.
Will I see you tonight?
No,
Will you call me? I feel, I don't know, lost. I'll be at the office tonight. I'll be there alone, waiting for your call. George, will you call me?
All right, Ruth. Be there at 10. I'll call you.
He wasn't that important to me. I wanted affection and love from somebody. So much. George would be calling at the office at 10 o'clock. It seemed that's all there was for me. I walked. I sat in the park. I waited. A telephone call from George. When I got to the building, I looked up at our windows. Dark. Not a light on the whole floor. When I got to the outer door of the office, I stopped and listened. Not a sound. I went inside. Found the light switch.
Oh, I've been waiting for you, Ruth. Where have you been?
Harry, why were you waiting here in the dark?
I tried to take a snooze, just stretched out here for a minute. I haven't been sleeping much lately.
Yes, I know.
You neither have had, huh?
No, not much.
I have the paper. I left it here on your desk.
Paper?
Yeah, it's all very legal. You relinquish all claims to the business, then I bow out of your life.
No.
These lawyers, they can find word. What'd you say?
I've changed my mind. I'm not going to sign it.
That's the only way I'll give you a divorce.
Then we'll just have to forget about the divorce.
I want you to sign this paper, Ruth.
I won't, Harry. And I don't want to argue about it.
Wait.
Yes?
I know who he is, baby.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about George Groves.
Groves? George Groves?
You've been giving him money.
That's a lie.
I found this deposit slip weeks ago. In your writing, made out to his bank account, $300.
Lies.
And this deposit slip, $200. And this one, $250. Who is he? You're not getting out of here until you tell me who he is.
Harry, I wanted to tell you, but I just couldn't.
Who is he?
He's a gambler.
Gambler? Who are you kidding?
You asked me, so I told you. Now I'm going.
Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. You never gambled?
Well, I was like a lost dog. Nothing to do, no one to turn to. I lost that money and quite a bit more.
Ruth, if that were true...
It is true.
There isn't any other man.
There never was. 10 o'clock.
George Groves, a gambler. Oh, here, you shouldn't keep these things lying around, baby.
I've got to go, Harry.
To Ruth. Since I got off that train a month ago, I've been acting like I don't know what. You think we've got any chance to start all over again? Right from the beginning, baby.
I don't know, Harry. I can't think straight. Let's go someplace. Let's not talk about it here.
No, you're right. Here's where all the trouble started. Let's get out in the air.
Yes, come on.
Sure. A gambler. I bet he really took you to the cleaners. Want to know something? I'm not sore at him. Not a bit. Oh, wait, let me turn out the light.
Well, hurry.
Okay, now let's get... Ah, your phone.
I don't understand.
Who'll be calling at this hour?
Nobody. Must be a wrong number. Come on.
Well, what do you mean, come on? At least answer it. Oh, never mind, I'll take it.
No,
What?
Well, it's on my line.
Then you answer it.
Why are you going to your extension?
Answer the phone, Ruth.
You're starting it all over again.
I said answer the phone. Answer the phone. Ruth, answer the phone. You almost had me believing your fairy tale. You almost made it.
Harry, listen to me.
All I want you to do is sign this release and clear out.
No.
You heard what I said, Ruth?
I'll never sign it.
Okay. It's one last trick, baby. Look what I got in this drawer. I asked you to look.
Harry, put away that gun.
I want you to get a good look at it. It's called a war souvenir. Only if you don't sign this release, you know what, baby? Someday I'm going to kill you with this gun.
No.
Someday
no.
I'm going to say to you, Ruthie, I'll give you 3 seconds to sign this release. 1.
Harry.
2.
Don't, Harry.
3.
No.
What's the matter, Ruth?
You tried to kill me.
Don't be silly. I told you it was a trick. The gun's harmless. It's unloaded, see?
Why did you do that to me? Why?
Yeah.
Put it away.
Isn't it strange? You know it's not loaded and you're still afraid.
Put it away.
That's the beauty of the trick, Ruth. That's why someday you're going to break down and sign that release. You see, you'll never know just when it will be loaded. You'll never know, Ruth.
Autolite is bringing you The Bullet, starring Ida Lupino with Elliot Lewis in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Yes, sir?
How about showing me what's in store for 1950? Sort of a sneak preview.
Wouldn't be fair.
Oh, look, I only want to see how Autolite resistor spark plugs will make out. You know, millions and millions have been sold to date.
Well, I guess I can go that far. Now, let's see. My crystal ball says you'll do okay with Autolite resistor spark plugs. You'll sell millions more.
Wonderful, wonderful. Why, the roads will be rippling with motorists made merry by the bountiful benefits of these mighty marvels. The smoother engine idle, the better performance on leaner gas mixtures, the gas savings. Then, too, they'll get 200% longer electrode life from Autolite resistor spark plugs and reduce spark plug interference with radio and television reception, built right into every Autolite resistor spark plug. But say, young fella, tell me about Autolite bullseye headlights. Will they be finding the way for more and more cars next year?
Hey, you really want a happy and prosperous new year, don't you?
You bet, and it will be a year of happier driving for motorists who make it an Autolite year, because you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage our star Ida Lupino with Elliot Lewis in The Bullet, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
That night, I made up my bed on the couch in the den. Just hearing him walk, knowing he was in the house, kept me awake. I locked the door, and I lay there. And I must have dozed off in spite of myself, as I came awake with a sudden violence. Fresh air was fanning my face. That couldn't be. The window had been shut. But now the window was open. Harry!
If you don't sign the release, someday I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 1.
Harry!
2.
Don't shoot me, Harry!
Shoot you? You must have had a bad dream. I don't even have the gun.
Oh, no.
Threatening to kill you.
Yes, he has a gun. George, I'm coming to you. You've got to... But
He follows you here and kills the both of us. Does that make everything just dandy? Look, Ruth, do me a favor, will you? Kind of forget this address from now on.
But, George, don't say that.
I'm sorry.
But you've got to help me. What can I do?
You can go to the police.
The police?
You know, threatening somebody's life is slightly illegal.
Yes. Yes, the police. Yes, of course, they'll help me. Oh, yes, George, that's very smart of you. They'll help me. I went to the police, told them what Harry was trying to do. They instructed one of their men to go with me and investigate. When we reached the lobby of the office building, I couldn't go on. I was afraid to face Harry when the policeman would find the gun.
What's the matter, Mrs. Martin?
Well, I think I better wait down here.
You don't need to be afraid. Come on.
Please. It's on the 3rd floor, officer. You'll see the name on the reception door the minute you get off the elevator. Please, do you mind?
You're really scared, aren't you? All right. I'll be down soon enough.
I began to feel a sense of relief. Harry wouldn't terrorize me any longer. Soon the officer would bring him down. We'd be off to police headquarters, and then I'd swear out a complaint. By the time he got out of jail, I would have started proceedings of my own to divorce him. And then I started to cry at that. I don't know why, just standing there and waiting. And then I began to wonder what they were doing up there so long. More than a half hour had gone by. When the elevator door opened, I expected to see Harry being pushed along, handcuffed. The officer was all by himself, and he was smiling.
Well, now, I just had a nice chat with your husband. You've been worrying for nothing, Mrs. Martin.
But the gun...
Oh, sure, I saw the gun. It's just a war souvenir. It's not even loaded. He doesn't have ammunition for
But
it.
someday it will be loaded. Someday he's going to kill me. He said that.
Kill you? Why, he's in love with you, crazy about you. Now, he feels pretty bad about this. He did it just as a, just as a funny little
No,
joke.
I tell you...
He says if you're going to go and get scared, he'll never do it again.
But listen to me.
Now, look, why don't you go on upstairs? He wants to apologize for scaring you like this. He's a very nice guy.
I tell you he's going to kill me. I'm
You're
not...
just upset. Like he said, you've been working too hard. You ought to rest up.
I don't care what you think. I want him arrested for threatening me with a deadly weapon.
An empty gun. That's not a deadly weapon.
Now listen to me.
No, you listen to me. Even if I wanted to, there's nothing I could do. As long as that gun is empty, it's not a deadly weapon, and we can't touch him. In this state, that's the law, Mrs. Martin. Go ask a lawyer about it. Anybody who knows the law knows that.
Not a deadly weapon, that's that, I'm afraid. If we can actually prove, Mrs. Martin, that your husband wanted to kill you, then you could put him away for years.
For years?
That's right, but he can't hurt you with an empty gun. And as long as that gun is empty, we can't touch him. In this state, that's the law.
So there was nothing I could do. Nothing. Until there was a bullet in the gun, I could do nothing to him. But then the answer came to me. It was so simple, so obvious all the time. What would happen if I put the bullet in the gun? It was late Saturday afternoon. The offices were closed. I went to the desk where he kept the gun. I found the caliber marked alongside the barrel, 31.6. Put the gun back, closed the drawer. My heart was pounding. I kept saying it all the way to the gun shop. 31.6, 31.6, 31.6.
31.6? That must be a foreign make. Don't have any bullets of that caliber.
Well, do you know any place that does carry them?
No, not unless you wrote to maybe one of the big outfits back east.
But that would take so long.
Of course, a .32 shell would work just as well if you weren't so fussy.
No, that'd be fine. I'm not at all fussy. I went back to the office. I took out his gun, broke it open. And I opened my purse, took the bullets out. Years in prison, that's what the lawyer said. Well, it'd serve him right after what he'd made me go through. I forced the bullets inside the gun, then closed it. Now it was a deadly weapon. I put the gun back in the drawer. I went to my desk to call the police. Now they'd see the gun for themselves. Now they'd see Harry planned to kill me. Years in prison, yes, that's what I wanted him to get.
Police headquarters.
This is Mrs. Martin. My husband has just threatened me with a loaded gun, and
Just a moment, Mrs. Martin. I'll connect you with Sergeant Lewis.
Harry.
Calling George, Ruth?
You think you're so clever, don't you?
No, I'm not very clever. Thought I'd take a ride in the country. Thought it would relax me. Nothing seems to relax me. Everything going to pot around here.
I'll be going.
Still not interested in this release, huh?
I've told you 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you later.
What's your rush? You're not interested in the release, and maybe you might be interested in this souvenir.
Harry.
Turn around and look at it, Ruth. It's part of the little trick, you know.
No.
I said turn around.
Oh.
Isn't it remarkable? Even after all this time, it still fills you with terror.
Put the gun down, Harry.
Someday, it's going to be like I always said.
Don't start that again.
Someday I'm going to say, Ruth, I'll give you 3 seconds to sign that release. 1.
No.
2.
No.
3.
No, don't shoot. I'll sign it.
All right, go on.
Put the gun down on the desk.
First, sign it, Ruth. Here's the pen. Sign it.
All right. There. Now, please put down the gun.
Yeah, all right. So, I finally wore you down.
Now, I've got the gun.
What do you think you're going to do with it?
There's something you don't know, Harry, that should interest you very much. This gun isn't empty anymore.
Good Lord.
No, it's loaded.
So that's what you were doing in the sporting goods shop?
You followed me everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah. I was in love.
The gun is loaded, Harry. So give me back the paper.
Sorry, Ruth. Not this.
Harry, if you don't give me back the release, I'm going to count 3. Just like you, remember? And then I'm going to pull the trigger. Only this time it won't just click. So give me back the paper. All right. 1. I tell you, there are bullets in this gun.
I may have it, Ruth.
Give me the paper.
Give me the gun, Ruth.
I mean it, Harry. I'll kill you.
Ruth. Ruth.
I can't. I can't hurt you anymore. I can't.
Here, stop the crying. Ruthie, baby. If you want the guy, you can have him. And your share of the business, too. The whole works if you want it.
I never wanted anyone but you, Harry.
I must have been crazy, the things I've been doing. Like a crazy dream, like it wasn't really me. Could you ever understand what went on inside me? Could you try to understand? Do you think you could, Ruth?
Yes, I could try.
Baby. Hey, did you hear what I said? Don't cry. Please, don't cry.
Oh, let me, Harry. Please let me.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Ida Lupino with Elliot Lewis.
So long, Mr. Wilcox. See you in 2 days, officially.
Bye, young fella, and happy. Oh, no point in my wishing him Happy New Year. But to you folks listening, let me and Autolite's 96,000 dealers extend hearty wishes for a very prosperous 1950. From Autolite, makers of Autolite resistor spark plugs and over 400 other products for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants coast to coast. These include complete electrical systems used as original equipment on many makes of America's cars. Batteries, spark plugs, generators, coils, distributors, starting motors, and bullseye sealed beam headlights. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. Next Thursday for Suspense, Danny Kaye will be our star. The play is called I Never Met the Dead Man. And it is, as we say,
a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's Suspense play was produced and edited by William Spear and directed by Norman MacDonald. Music for Suspense is composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The Bullet is an original radio play by Larry Marcus. Ida Lupino appeared through the courtesy of Filmmakers Incorporated, producers of Never Fear, soon to be released. In the coming weeks, you will hear such stars as Robert Taylor, William Powell, and Ozzie and Harriet Nelson. And don't forget, next Thursday, same time, Autolite will present Suspense, starring Danny Kaye.
You can buy Autolite resistor or regular spark plugs, Autolite Stay-Full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.